Hello, it's story time with Mrs. Graham again. We just have one story today, and it is going to be called The Week That Led to Easter. So, interesting thing, all four Gospels have the story of Holy Week leading up to Easter. Can you name the four Gospels? That's right, it's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So it's pretty cool that all four Gospels mention Holy Week. So like I said, it's the week that led to Easter, and once again, it's an Archie book, so it's got nice rhyming. Hosanna, sing to Christ the King. Crowds shouted as he came. They heard the many stories, how he healed the sick and the lame. Jerusalem was crowded. The Passover had begun. A time to remember Egypt, a time to have some fun. The 12 disciples led the way to the upper room where Jesus shared his final meal. He knew his life was doomed. He told them that his life would end and that he'd be betrayed. He shared his bread and wine with them, then bowed his head and prayed. Jesus asked to be remembered for the sins he'd taken away. He told them of God's final plan and that he could not stay. Then he prayed to God to guide him, to give strength along the way, for he understood the suffering and the price that he must pay. The leaders and guards were waiting to take him away from town. They would nail him to a wooden cross, where on his head a thorny crown. They had turned the crowd against him, said, "He's not God's son to fear." And the crowd yelled, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Jesus did not shed a tear. The sky turned black and thunder rolled. Jesus said his final words, "Father, forgive them, Father. It is finished." They then heard. Friends sealed him in a cold, dark cave with a big stone for a door. Not many came to see him, for the crowds, they cared no more. This page is kind of stuck there. Though God's plan now seemed completed to the people here on earth, Christ's death was just the beginning, a new chance for our rebirth. For when Jesus died, he died to save all people, great and small. He took our sins away from us. 'Twas the greatest gift of all. He rose again on Easter Day. The people were amazed, for God's plan now was understood. They gave their love and praise. Jesus is still alive today. He reigns in heaven above. He forgives us and he guides us and fills our heart with love. Well, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the story. I'll see you again.